Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you get notified of any future videos. All right, you guys, I'm super duper excited for today's video. I have the new Nars Light Reflecting Foundation and I'm so excited to try it. So I have two other foundations from Nars that I'm truly obsessed with. That is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and I also have the Semi Matte, which is absolutely amazing because I am not really like the matte foundation kind of girl, so this one actually blew me away and I've used it a ton, so I'm absolutely obsessed with that one as well. But let's get into this. So as you can see, this is what the packaging looks like, and let's take it out. And as you can see, it is a very small bottle, but it is actually the same amount of product in here that the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation has as well. It's just in a smaller bottle, which is really great because I prefer a smaller bottle. It's also still in a glass bottle as well. Also has the black cap, which, you know, love the Nars foundation bottle. Absolutely love it. So yeah, it just says on the back, light reflecting foundation. Also says shake well, so make sure you shake it well because you guys, this has skincare benefits. Like, are you kidding me? Foundation, coverage, skincare, like all that in one. Absolutely amazing. So I'm so excited to try this for that exact reason. So it is $49 and they have 36 shades. I picked mine up in the shade Vanuatu, and that one is more of a medium to medium deep with warm undertones and an olive tone. I was kind of surprised that it said olive tone because the other ones that I have aren't really olive undertone. I think one, which is my semi matte, that one's more on the peachy side, and then the other one's a little bit more warmer. I think when I picked up the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation was during the summer, and then the soft matte was more during the winter, so I was more on my lightest, you know. So yeah, so this time I decided to go with Vanuatu, and like I said, it does say that it is more on the olive side, so I don't know, we shall see how it works out for me, but I'm hoping that it works out really well. So let's get into the details. It says the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation is an advanced makeup skincare hybrid that is instantly blurs and smooths while visibly improving skin's clarity over time. The benefits: it is breathable, medium, buildable foundation, instantly conceals redness and dark spots and blurs wrinkles, pores, and texture. I can't wait to try this, you guys. Like, I'm so excited. Powered by 70% skincare ingredients to visibly improve clarity and light reflecting complex to enhance luminosity. So this is going to make your skin look absolutely amazing. And what I love about it is that it's supposed to help your skin look better the more you use it. So it's supposed to improve the look of your skin. All right, guys, so let's get into it. I have moisturizer from before, so I did prep it, but I did not put a primer. So for primer, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've just started using this and I absolutely love it, you guys, and it's very similar to the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer. The only thing is that you want to make sure you spread it all around because it does dry pretty fast. So you want to work with it a little fast than you normally would with any other primer. And it feels super tacky, and that's great because this is going to grip your foundation and make sure it stays in place and lasts for hours and hours. So I have a brush and I have a sponge. So we're going to try it two different ways. I'm going to start with a brush. But first I want to let this dry for a minute. And by the way, I do have my eyes already completed and my eyebrows as well. I figured I would save us a little time and just really focus on the foundation for today, which is not something I typically do, but I figured it would be a lot better and just give the foundation some shine, you know? So now that that's done, I am going to be going in with the foundation. I'm going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand, so let's, ooh, it's a very, like, a little watery, and I did shake it, by the way. You want to make sure to shake it because there are skincare benefits in here, so I did shake it. but I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little runny. I did 3 pumps, but they weren't full pumps because it kind of just like squirted out. So I'm just applying it on my skin with my fingers. And from what I heard, you should be applying it with your fingers, but I'm not the type of person to go in with her fingers. Like, I'm not even a fan of doing this right now, to be honest, but we're going to do that just to get it on there. And I'm not gonna lie, the foundation looks a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, but maybe we'll make it work. I think this is more of my summer shade, so, but that's okay because we can always go in with some concealer and all that good stuff. But I mean, wow, this actually looks really nice. As you can see, it is very light, so that is already with the brush. It blended out really nicely. It feels very lightweight. And let me grab this mirror right here. So I definitely want to go in with a little bit more. So I'm going to focus that right in this area where I have my freckles and a little bit of dark spots on my skin right here. It looks really pretty though. So we're going to go in and blend that out. Alright, so far I think the foundation looks really pretty. It looks very natural, healthy, and very radiant, which is really nice. And of course, it blended out really nicely with the brush. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go on this side with my sponge. So today I'm going to be using the Ariel and Morphe sponge right here. It is damp. I'm going to go in and just apply 1 pump. So when you pump it, this is the amount that comes out. Okay, so it's really not that much. So let's see how much I can, you know, if this is going to cover a lot of my face. Let's see. I mean, I feel like the sponge did a really good job, but at the same time, I shouldn't have put the sponge on the back of my hand and grabbed the product. I mean, grab the foundation. So I feel like obviously the sponge absorbed a lot of the product. So let's apply that right there. Let's do the same thing with our finger, and then we'll go in with the sponge. But even when I just went in with the sponge directly onto the foundation and then applied it directly on, and then applied it to the face, it still looked really nice. So look at that, you guys. Like, it looks really pretty. I feel like you can use either the sponge or the brush and still get the same coverage. Look at that. That looks really good. So let me blend out the forehead, of course, between the brows. Wow, this looks really, really pretty. All right, so now looking at it, I feel like the shade is not terrible. It looks really nice and healthy. I love it. It looks really good right now. What I'm going to do is I am going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll be back to show you how everything pretty much looks on top of the foundation. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. As you can see, this is the completed makeup look right here. This is how everything is looking on top of the foundation. Everything went on super, super well. This is what everything is looking like. As you can see, my skin looks really smooth, very good. It's not as radiant, but I'll tell you why. That's because I did go in and set my face. So the one thing that I see a lot of people do is they don't prime with new foundations that they're testing out, and they also don't like to set the new foundation that they're using to test out. I guess it's because they want to see how well this foundation is going to perform, but to be honest, for me, I want to see how this is going to perform with everything that I'm going to be using on it. So that is what I do. So I go in with a primer. You guys saw I went in with the Power Grip e.l.f. primer, and I'm gonna let you know what else I used for with the foundation. So I did go in with 2 concealers. I did go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This one's in the shade Warm Beige, but I also went in with this one. This is the Nars Light 3 in Honey. To set my concealer, I did go in with this one. This is the ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder, and this one is absolutely amazing, you guys. The other thing I went in with is my favorite cream bronzer. This is the Chanel bronzer, the darker one that they came out with. Got this one for my birthday and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. For blush, I did go in with the Kylie Jenner Winter Kissed blush. I don't know if I said this already, but I did go in and set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I have mine in the shade medium. And you guys, like I said, I will always go in and set my face because that is just one of the steps that I do, and I want to make sure that the foundation is going to work with all of the products that I'm using. And by the way, the eyes, if you guys are curious, I did only use 2 shades from the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals Morphe palette. So I did go in with Good Vibes, and that was literally all over the crease. And then I went in with Strip Tease on all over the lid, and that is it. I did go in with the Ioni 3D Foaming Lashes in Wispy Dramatic. Absolutely love these lashes. I told you guys about this. Dollar Tree is where it's at. Everything looks absolutely flawless, you guys. It doesn't look as radiant as it did when I first applied it, but that's because I did go in and set it like I said. I am pretty sure that I will get maybe more oily throughout the day. By the way, it is late at night right now, so it is 10:30 actually. So it is 10:30, and I'm going to be testing it out for a little bit, not for too long, not for like 5 hours, but for like maybe 2 to 3 hours, or until I get tired. You never know. The only thing is right here around the nose, I did set it, so it is looking a little bit cracky, like dry, but that's because this area around my nose is dry because I've been blowing my nose a lot. I've had allergies, and yeah, so that's the reason for that. But other than that, the rest of the face looks absolutely beautiful, super smooth like I said. And the shade for me, you guys, that shade is absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with that shade. That shade matches me 100%. So if you are close to my skin tone, then just know that one is amazing. It's gonna work out really, really well. And that is pretty much it. So I guess I will see you guys in a couple of hours and let you know any updates. See you in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I'm back with a quick update for you guys. It is almost 1:30, and you see, it's almost 1:30, and I've been wearing the foundation for about 3 hours now, and I can definitely see a little bit of something going on. So I am starting to get a little bit shiny. I'm going to come close so you guys can see. I'm starting to get a little shiny on the forehead, definitely on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the chin. I do have a little bit of the foundation creasing into my smile lines, but that happens all the time. It doesn't matter what foundation I use, but I figured I would share that with you guys anyway. I do have dryness, but I did mention that before. I left you guys 3 hours ago, so I did have like dry patches around my nose because I was blowing my nose and whatever. So that's not really showing any difference from there, which is good. It's not showing like any separation or anything like that, which is great. But yeah, it's just really right there, and all I honestly have to do is go in, blot it, and maybe set it with a little powder, and honestly that's really it. But so far for 3 hours, I think the foundation is looking pretty good. It still looks really smooth, which I really love, and I really do like it. But like I said, I feel like the only thing I would have to do is go in, blot a little bit, and just set it with a little powder, which I could do right now for you guys. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury, and I should really blot it, but I mean, I'm just gonna go in and set it, and then there you go. Set it and forget it, right? I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so see, all done. All right, you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.